Hello everyone and welcome to the Pageant Perspective Podcast. I am your host Candice Freeman, and on this podcast we go beyond the sash, unveiling stories and celebrating beauty. Today I'm joined by a wonderful woman. She's lovely, vibrant and so bubbly. Her name is Bianca Birnie. Bianca, how are you today?
I'm very good. Thank you very much for asking.
Awesome stuff. Can you please introduce yourself to our audience?
Well, I'm Bianca Birnie. I'm your queen of queens. And for now, we will go to the other sashes a little bit later where it all started.
All right. So, Queen of Queens, what does this, before we go to the other titles, can you just tell me what does this specific one mean to you?
Well, this is amazing for me because I actually see it as I am the queen of our wonderful king of heaven.
Wow.
That's how I see it.
That's so beautiful. And it's such a beautiful sash. It just embodies the brilliance and the work you've been doing.
Yes.
So let's go over to the sashes. Tell me, what do we have here today?
Okay, so my journey started in 2016 where I entered Mrs. Africa.
Okay.
And you know what? It was actually my first pageant. Although I've been in the modeling industry for almost 30 years for now, because I had my own modeling school.
Okay.
And you know what? You always do things for your models. And then I decided, you know what? I'm going to do something for myself.
Okay.
So I entered Mrs. Africa. Never to think in my wildest dreams it's going to open doors and give me a platform that it's been given me for the last 9 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I didn't really win Mrs. Africa. I won Mrs. Glamour
Okay.
Africa.
All right.
Okay. So, whoops.
No problem.
So that was my first title.
Okay.
And I also had the opportunity to go and compete overseas.
Wow. Did you go?
Yes, I went to Belgium.
Oh my word. How's Belgium?
That was absolutely amazing.
Okay.
I mean, now you already entered Mrs. Africa, so you also think you know everything. And for someone that never ever did pageants. And you know what? That was an opportunity of a lifetime. There was 25 different countries.
Wow.
And to also be part of different cultures. I mean, that was
A beautiful experience.
amazing.
Yes.
And nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a very private person. So now you have to walk in a bikini.
Oh my word.
Okay?
And you are a whole model.
And so I was gymming like crazy before this pageant.
I see,
To
yes.
absolutely look gorgeous.
Yeah.
I wish I can look like that again.
Okay.
But yeah, that
It's
is
a lot of work.
Yeah, you know what? That is a time of your life that you work hard for something. And you know what? I had a six-pack.
What?
Yes, I really, really looked amazing.
In how many months did you get the six-pack?
6 months.
Sure, you know you worked hard.
I worked very, very
You
hard.
did,
Eat
yeah.
healthy, worked hard. And yes, you know what? To be overseas and to compete in a total different
Environment.
yes, I mean that was incredible.
Okay.
And you know what? I was privileged enough to come back with second runner-up
What?
Yes.
Oh wow.
as
Nice.
Mrs. Glamour International second runner-up.
Beautiful.
That was amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, all your hard work paid off, eh?
Yes.
That six-pack paid off.
Absolutely, right?
It paid off.
So yeah, that's. But even before I went overseas, I started with one of the biggest projects I had as Mrs. Africa, and that is that lovely rugby ball
Okay.
that is there. I don't know
Yes.
if I can grab it quickly.
Please grab it here so we
That
can
I
see.
can tell you a little bit more about this. So I had the opportunity to, you know what, I had a amazing sponsor. You know, that in pageantry is a very difficult thing to
Yes,
get is sponsorship.
Yes, that's true.
And you know what? You have a plan. And I went with my plan to my sponsor. But obviously my sponsor had a total different plan for me.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And I was actually very disappointed. When I got there, I had this whole thing because my biggest dream is to do the washable sanitary pads.
Okay.
Okay. So he said to me, no, he didn't even really speak to me. He just said to me, please go home. The presentation is on your computer. You're leaving in 3 weeks.
Oh my word.
I was like, oh my goodness gracious me.
Yes.
And he's telling me, you're going to hand out soccer and netball balls. And then I thought to myself, seriously? I don't even know anything about soccer.
Yes.
I know a little bit about netball.
Netball, yes.
So I got home. But I was fighting with God, eh?
Oh, okay.
I was telling him, really? I had a plan. Now what now?
What now?
So I got home and I got this presentation on my computer. I started crying because it's such an amazing initiative.
Oh.
And yeah, I'm even now emotional.
Oh, yes.
But you know what? It's such an amazing story on the balls. So the message on the ball is the black part is that we all are lost in sin. We all are born with sin.
Yes.
Doesn't matter what.
Yeah.
So the red part is that Jesus died for us on the cross.
Yes.
That his blood will wash away all our sins.
Yes.
And then the white part is that the Holy Spirit lives inside of us. And then the green part is that we need to grow in God.
True.
And I mean, such a nice
thought, like the idea
I
is
was
fantastic.
like, I really cried. And then I said, sorry, God, your plan is bigger than my plan.
All the time. All the time, yes. Yeah.
So,
There we go, yes.
so I mean, they gave me 1,000 soccer and netball balls to go and distribute
Wow.
at underprivileged schools.
Wow. And so you didn't just give out soccer equipment, you gave the gospel as well.
Exactly. And who gets that opportunity? Not a lot of people.
Not a lot of people, yes.
And you know what? I have such a nice... She's my friend. She's my partner. So if I speak about we... You must just know Sylvia is my partner. She always goes with me everywhere.
Okay.
She always takes the pictures, and when there's translating necessary, she will step in and do the translating.
Yeah.
And obviously the sponsor wanted us to go to a certain place, so we went to the Northern Cape.
Okay.
So I've never really traveled to the Northern Cape. My husband travels there a lot with the mining and stuff. So I always just heard about it or traveled with him. So now it's the first time I have to travel by myself this far. And yeah.
To this dry land, you know,
Yes,
very hot there.
very, very hot. And it was more or less this time of the year that we went in 2017.
Okay.
And it was amazing. You know what? We had this 1,000 balls in the car. And you think 1,000 balls, you look at 1,000 balls, you think, it's not that many. But go and try to also pump 1,000 balls.
Oh, my word. Yes.
I mean, we were pumping like no tomorrow.
Yes.
So, yeah, and I mean, me and my friend Sylvia, we were traveling to a lot of underprivileged schools. And you know what? Some of those schools doesn't even have a telephone number, so we couldn't even made a appointment with them. So we just went. We really just went. I mean, there was a few schools we really had appointments. The rest,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. And we went to 25 schools in the Northern Cape.
Wow.
And you know what? It was like this. The one school were phoning the other school and said, you guys must be ready. There's people coming to give you something. And it was just incredible.
Okay.
And I even took some of the balls with me to Belgium to show them as well.
Okay. Yeah, as what the work you've done.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And then the next sash, Queen of Africa 2018.
Yeah, I mean, in 2017, I did so many charities. I mean, it wasn't just the living balls that I did. I mean, I love going to orphanages. I like going to old age homes. It's so close to my heart.
Yes.
And like Carolyn said, she really didn't know where I got the time to do all these things.
Yes.
And you know what? With the balls, we still visited all our children's homes, our old age homes, and also giving the message on the ball as well for them as well.
Okay.
And you know what? As any title holder, you need to go and give your title over to the next winner.
The next winner.
So, I mean, I went with no expectation that I'm going to win something else. And, you know, sometimes you wonder, do the people see what I'm doing?
Yes.
And obviously they did.
Obviously they did. Yeah.
And, I mean, so I went to the Mrs. Africa
Event,
crowning,
yes.
with my nice Mrs. Glamour Africa sash. Now to crown the next Mrs. Glamour Africa. And I mean, that night I was crowned the first Queen of Africa.
Wow.
Yes. You know what? When they called my name, I was crying. Because that night it felt like I won Miss World.
Wow. And you know, when I interviewed Miss Carolyn Botha, one of the things she holds dear to her heart is that charity. And I see that you do the same. And she mentioned to me, she was like, I have this one queen. And she's used her platform, she's used the crown to do the work. She is hands-on, she puts her boots in the mud, and she does all the work. Can you tell me where this love for charity comes from?
You know what? Even when I had my modeling school, I did free classes for 2 orphanages. And so it's been years, the charity.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's been years. And with your modeling, how did you start out with modeling? Let's start with the modeling a bit, you know, the commercial modeling.
Sure.
How did that start?
You know what? I was still in school when I started modeling. And then I did modeling for almost 6 years. And then my modeling teacher asked me, do I want to start doing modeling classes for the other kids? So obviously you take an opportunity. And for almost 3 years I worked for her. And then she said, you know what, she's now finished. She's going to put her boots down, her high heels.
Yes.
And she said to me, no, now it's time for someone else to take over. And that's how I started with the modeling school. And I just felt, you know what, it was almost for 10 years that I did the modeling, that I just felt, you know what, I've been blessed so much. I need to bless other kids.
Yes.
And that's where I started with the 2 orphanages where I gave classes for free for them. And I mean, they also took part in all the competitions that I had for my modeling school.
Wow.
So that's where the charity part really, really started. And then that's how I saw that if I can have a title, I can do more.
Yes.
I mean...
Yeah, and you have something to represent.
Exactly.
Yourself and the organization.
And I mean, if you also stand in front of a school as a normal person, people don't really take your message as good as you now come with a crown and a sash. I mean, then the people just, and the kids into your message.
Yeah. Once they see all this glamour and stuff, they're like, who's this person?
Yes.
Did you perhaps experience any challenges in pageantry?
Of course, yes. I mean, there's a lot of challenges. I mean, just to enter Mrs. Africa were hectic for me.
Is it?
I mean, like sponsorship is hectic.
Yes,
I mean, to get sponsorship, it's not easy. So, I mean, at 99.9, I even said to Carolyn, I'm going to withdraw because I don't have my funds. And then she just kept on saying, no, keep on going, keep on going. And I'm so glad I did. I pushed through, and I mean, at 99.9, actually, all my sponsors came through. And I mean, at that stage, we even did the desk bags. With the Mrs. Africa.
I think I've seen the desk bags. It's like a bag, but you can open it.
And it's got reflective tape for the,
and they can just open it in the classroom. It's a table. Wow.
And I mean, my sponsor even sponsored me with, I think that time it was 200 bags. Yeah. Wow.
I've seen that desk bag somewhere on a news thing or something. That's how I'm familiar with it now. That's beautiful. So what places do you usually go into? And like with the desk bags, what area did you go into?
We went into the rural area in Delmas. To go and give the desk bags.
Is Delmas in Northern Cape?
It falls under Mpumalanga.
Mpumalanga.
Yes.
I think I saw it somewhere. I definitely saw that initiative somewhere.
Yes.
What would you say is your most memorable moment as Miss Africa?
I have so many. But my most memorable day was when I was crowned as the African Queen Foundation Ambassador.
Wow. Yeah. African Queen Foundation Ambassador.
Because I didn't expect that at all. And I mean, to be the African Queen Foundation Ambassador is absolutely amazing. It's such an honor.
Yes. How would you say pageantry has contributed to your personal growth as a person?
Yeah. You know what? I've always been a public speaker, but obviously you go more into the schools and talk to people, and I think I've grown a lot into speaking.
You think you know something, and then
exactly, and then no.
Do you feel that having a title in this crown, do you feel that there's a lot of pressure?
No.
You don't feel the pressure?
No, I don't feel pressure. I don't. And you know what? I think I'm such a relaxed person. I don't look what other people do. I don't look even what people comment on my social media.
That's a good thing.
Because I think as soon as you do that, that you're gonna put pressure on yourself.
Yes, you do. Yeah, you put pressure even if you get good comments. Yes. You start looking in for the negative ones. It just creeps in.
Exactly. And I'm such a positive person that I never ever see negative things.
No, I can tell. No. You're so positive. You're like, the light in the room. Yes. You're that person, literally. Life of the party. Yeah, you're the life of the party.
I'm always the clown as well. I've been a clown before. On charities.
Okay.
Put on the clown suit. Yes. I mean, I've put on the clown suit. I've put on an Easter bunny suit. What was the other suit that I was wearing? Can't even remember now.
But it seems like you've done so many charities. If you could give me a number of the charities you've done, how many would it be? Maybe we can go by them. How many? It's been over 10 years now that you've been busy
almost.
With them.
Yeah.
So it's quite a lot.
Yes.
Can you mention some other ones as well, maybe?
I mean, I even had the opportunity to go to the DRC with the Africa pageants.
Wow.
Yes. And I mean, that was an incredible opportunity.
And we know the dire circumstances in the DRC.
Yes. Quite. And I mean, the Africa pageants and the Pageants SA is part of the endemic goiter removal in the DRC. And I mean, I had the opportunity to go there.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, when we actually started to organize the trip, we realized, okay, we're going to take a lot of, I can't even remember, I think it was 200 packs of the Dignity Dreams washable sanitary pads with.
Yes.
And then we realized actually the ladies doesn't have underwear. So we started a panty drive.
Wow.
That we could also take panties with.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what does it help you give the ladies sanitary pads, but there's nothing to put it on.
Yes.
And I mean, I can remember we went with one suitcase big. It was a big suitcase full of panties. And the other 2 suitcases, because we were 3 ladies that went. And I mean, all of us had to have our clothes, and you know, us ladies, we want to dress and we want to look pretty. But there we had to say, okay, what's more important, to take the underwear with and the pads.
Yes, or our clothes now.
Exactly.
Sure, that's...
And I mean, we also took with some medication and stuff. We also went and visited a orphanage in DRC as well.
Sure. What countries have you been to in Africa thus far?
I went to DRC, and then I also went with Mrs. Africa to Mozambique as well. Twice.
And then you've been in South Africa as well, doing a lot of these
lot.
initiatives. Can you tell me what keeps you going? What gives you this energy and this drive?
You know what? A lot of people always ask me, why do you do this? But you know what? It fills my cup.
Yeah. Wow. It fills your cup.
It fills my cup. And you know what? If I haven't done charity for a week, I feel dead.
What? Just a week? Oh my word.
And you know what? Sometimes you need to take that time
off, yes, just to relax, yes.
Because I've been like this. If I don't do at least 2 charities a week,
you're so busy.
I feel like I'm not doing anything.
Wow. Do you have like continuous running charities that you do?
Yes. You know what? First it was the balls, and then after the balls, I must not think what was the other thing. But then 2 years ago, I had the opportunity to distribute reading books. That's why I brought this nice
books, yes.
reading books, and it's beautiful books.
And good quality, you can tell it's
yes,
hard.
Yes, it's very, very nice quality books. And I mean, we've done the whole Dalmas area. All the underprivileged schools in the townships. And I mean, some of those schools didn't even have a library.
Sure.
So that was a kick up for them for starting a library.
And just encouraging reading. Reading is so important. It's so important.
And I mean, then I do like a little bit, because I also, when I go to schools, I like to speak about anti-bully, because that's a huge problem the schools is struggling with.
Yes.
So I do a little bit of a talk about anti-bully, and then I talk about the education part. It's very important to read and write. If you don't have the knowledge, you're not going to get somewhere in life.
Yeah, it's going to be much more difficult.
Exactly.
What would you say are some of the issues plaguing our country and maybe worldwide as well? Maybe there's like a problem you think we can really try to face, confront, and solve.
For me, the sanitary pads is a huge problem. And I just feel if they can, I mean, with the washable sanitary pads, if the government can rather do the washable sanitary pads in the rural areas, I mean, that washable sanitary pads last 3 to 5 years.
Wow. Yeah.
And I mean, you would rather want kids in school than not going to school because of their period.
And it's the issue of sanitary pads is actually so dominant, because I've heard about it quite much.
Exactly.
And I'm still surprised that, government hasn't done anything about it. And it's almost as if people are depending on charities, to help them with this. And I'm sure, I would also say that I'm so grateful that there's people that think about these things, people that think, hey, there's someone that needs help.
Exactly.
And for you, using your crown and your sash to change the world, I would say the world, because you've been, all over Africa. What qualities do you think makes a queen? I mean, here you are with your Queen of Queens sash. It's so beautiful. What qualities do you think makes a queen?
You know what? I think you must just be you. That's the most important thing.
Yes.
If you're going to start changing because now you're wearing a crown and a sash, then you're going to lose yourself.
Yeah.
And that was the thing was the most important thing for me, is to stay who I am.
Yes.
And to change where I can.
To make a change where you can.
Yes.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And looking ahead, what else do you have up your sleeve? I know you've been doing so much.
You know what? My biggest dream is to do the washable sanitary pads.
Okay.
And I would love to have 10 million rand. And 10 million rand is a drop in the bucket. I mean, if you take 10 million rand, it might help 30,000 girls. And I mean, 30,000 girls.
It's a good number. I would
It's
think
a good number,
substantial.
but I mean, if you take only in South Africa, 4.2 million girls don't go to school because of
the cycle.
Exactly. I mean, so 10 million rand is not a lot of money.
You're quite a
if
big,
if you take it like that.
You dream so big. I love that about you. It's like the world is your oyster. You just go and you explore.
Yeah.
In life in general, you doing the pageantry, the charities that you're doing, and it's phenomenal. I think you're doing a great job. I know even Carolyn has applauded you on this podcast, saying, I have someone. And to the thousands of people that you've helped, you're making a great impact. Overall, you're a wife as well. You're someone's sister. You're someone's friend. My question to you is, how would you like to be remembered, just as the simple Bianca Birnie? We know you're a phenomenal woman. But how would you like to be remembered overall?
To change lives.
Someone that's changed lives. As simple as that.
Yes. Well, because I just think to go out and change lives is so incredible.
Yes.
And you don't have to change thousands at a time. One life at a time. And that is what's so important. I mean, if you can change one life, I always say, if I can change one kid's life when I go to a school and talk about education or anti-bullying,
yes.
and I can change one kid's life,
that's true.
it will be amazing.
And it has ripple effects. You change one person's life, this person changes the next person's
Exactly.
life. And even in families, if there's this one person whose life is changed, it can change the whole household, the whole family can be changed and improved.
And uplifted.
And uplifted, exactly. That's the word I was looking for. To young pageant girls out there, what advice and motivation would you give them with regards to pageantry?
Be yourself. Always have fun.
Always have fun.
Don't forget to have fun. Because as soon as pageantry isn't fun anymore, then you need to step away. That's when I stepped away from my modeling school. It wasn't fun anymore for me, and my heart wasn't there anymore.
Yes.
And then I felt like I was using the parents' money. And that's where I said, now I'm stopping. Now I'm going to do the other passion that I have, and that's charity.
Charity. We didn't even go into your commercial modeling.
Yeah.
Is it okay? You don't mind?
Nah, that's fine.
But I'm sure someone would look at you and be like, you look so familiar. Did I see you somewhere? Did I see you on a billboard? But yes, you've been on billboards, you've been on adverts, and it's not something you would brag about because,
No, you know what? That is just an extra for me.
It's just You are so lovely. Like, you are God's favorite child.
I know that.
Oh, she said she knows that. Wow.
I am his favorite.
Oh, my word. Oh, my
I
word.
know that for a fact.
Bianca Birnie, it was so lovely being with you. May you stay as vibrant, lovely, and bubbly as you are, and may you continue to change lives. We really appreciate you being here. The things that you're doing in this world it's not going unseen, and it's not for granted. So thank you so much for the work that you do.
Thank you very, very much.
Thank you so much to the Miss Africa pageant for finding you. Or did you find them? Which way? I don't know.
I found them.
You found them. Thank you so much to everyone that's around you. You said you work with the lady that's always with you.
Yeah, Sylvia,
Carolyn Bota, to everyone. Thank you so much.
Yes, and I would also like just to say thank you to Carolyn for honor me with all these amazing titles.
Yes.
And I love her to bits. And she's my pageant mom, and she will always be my pageant mom.
Yeah.
And I thank her for what she's doing for all the other girls in pageantry.
Yeah, and what she's doing for Africa. You know, these things should not go unnoticed.
Exactly.
We should really speak about them and spread the word out there. So
No, absolutely.
thank you all so much. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Bianca Birnie. It was such a pleasure having her. To our audience and everyone watching, thank you guys so much for your support. Please like and comment, share, and do all of those things in our socials. Really appreciate it. From Bianca Birnie and Candice Freeman and the Pageant Perspective Podcast, it's bye for now. That's it.
Bye.